Let's continue playing Dwarf Fortress. When we last left off, we had a short video, and I apologise, I wasn't feeling too well last time. This will be a longer video, and it will be with a slightly more talkative and also enthusiastic Shadowhawk, because I'm always enthusiastic. Hurrah! So, just a few things around the fortress. We've set up some more iron bars to be built, so that iron tower is now coming along nicely. I've set this one to be our brick tower, so we've got a few of those to be done. Our glazier over here is now collecting sand, and I forget which variety of sand relates to which thing. So that'll be a bit of an experimentation to find out that, and this will be the rather interesting glass fortress, because I have no idea how well glass will work at all. Which does lead to this one, and one more here. Now, I know I mentioned soap earlier, and that's still potentially an option, but I'm going to start looking into the 6th tower, which will be a precious metal tower. I prefer it to be silver, but the only way we got that at the moment is tetrahedrite, and that will most likely come up with copper. So we're going to have to play that by ears and see what we come up with. In the meantime, we have new dwarves whom we must name now. So let's go status on this first dwarf. Enter. So, customize. Right, nickname. So, I've still got the list here. If you did submit dwarves, and I'm not picking you, it's because of stuff and things, moonbeams, you know the drill. Or you should hopefully know the drill by now. So, Sotaraz, you are now the tanner. However, we're going to set you up some labours which are not tanning, because we could really do with a few things being sorted here. I would like to have possibly butchery, but I think what we need quite urgently now is some way of making crossbows. I don't need them particularly good, I just need some people to have them, because we're running low on that. So you can go and do that, and the other thing I'll let you do is do some farming the fields, which I give to most people if I don't really have an idea for what to do with them. Right, next up we have you, who are a stoneworker. We approve of all stoneworking, even though you're not that good at it. So what we're going to do is we're going to labour you up for... Actually, what should we labour you up for? I might have to make you an engineer, actually. But we'll see what else comes up. You are going to have, in addition to that... I'll give you Stonecrafting, because we could do with somebody learning how to use those sorts of skills, and they're generally just small little bits. For additional bit of extra cash, it'll work. Finally, we have a farmer, and I never customized your name, did I? Nope, I didn't. Oops. Right, customize nickname. So, who wanted a craft store for a thing there? You are going to be... Killercat 724. Right, next up we have you, who are Savesh, a farmer. I don't think anybody picked this, so this will go to... Let's go customize. This will go to you, sir. So, as we said, farming, so I'm going to pretty much set you farming fields, plant gathering, plant processing. What are your actual skills other than that? Actually, presser, dekeeper, tanner. I don't think we need 2 people doing that at this stage, so I'm going to set that labour to be off, I believe. Off for now, but that should give you a good variety of things you can do. Right, let's see who else arrives. Got a cat, we have... 3 more. Right, starting with you, sir. You are a glazier, which actually is probably a good thing to get right now, so I'm all for you going glazing. And I'm also going to give you glass making skills as well. We need somebody capable of doing that. So glazing, glass making. And you can be... Customize. Don't think anybody picked this, so let's go with... Yep, nickname. Actually, do I already have you? Sorry, I'm sure I had that person, but I'll just check this. So we have... No, we don't appear to have that. I thought I did, but oh well. So you, sir, are going to be... customize. Nori Battle. Beard. Hurrah! Right, and next up we have you, who are a planter. And also you're a competent spear dwarf, and that's probably going to mean that you are now into the military. So, who wanted to be a spear dwarf, if anybody? I'm sure some people did, but mostly I see axes, wrestlers, axes, hammers. Nobody wanted a spear. Alright, I know who you can be. Undead the Dead. Who is going to be awesome with that spear, because it's useless against the undead. Alright, let's go with you. You are another planter, actually. I don't mind, actually. Having lots of growers is not a bad thing to do, and it means we can now have things like that. So you're a wrestler. Now, we did have a wrestler dwarf somewhere. I think, though, you wanted to be a noble, but, so you might have to make you military commander, I don't know. Nickname. The Commissar has joined. And yeah, labour. Oh, just make sure that you are going to do some planting labours. That's the important bit. Preferences, labour, farming related, farming fields. No, this is my glazier. Select the right dwarf. Right, you, farming related, farming fields, awesome. And you, farming related, farming fields, awesome. Then we have an engraver with not very many skills. So let me just make sure I got this right here. So we have undead and... So I'm running my military on a separate sheet because I'm probably going to set the military up in the next video. So undead, we then have the Commissar. So I'm just making a list of all the dwarves with military skills that we get this time. So you don't really have a lot going for you, do you? What could we do with? We could do with somebody making soap, to be really brutally honest. So, but that again is going to be a long way off if I really think about this. What can give you that isn't going to make that much difference? If you are a stone detailer, you should be a mason. And a backup mason is never a bad thing, I suppose. And we'll give you stone and bone crafting as well. And that, because why not? Unless we're lucky enough to get a dwarf who has that skill. It's something that gets missed, right. 3 more dwarves. So, we then have... We have a boa. Okay, so forget all of that. You, though, are going to be a military dwarf. And what do we got there? Another wrestler dwarf, actually. So let's go customize, nickname. Who else have we got who wants to be a combat dwarf? I'm sure he's in there. Adam. Units. Yeah, I've done it. I did have 2 of those. Right. So customize nickname. You're not going to be Nori. I thought we had 2. I'm going to scratch that off the list then. You can then be... Sigmund, you're now in. Right, so who do we still need to name? We need to name a boa up there. And you're actually a military dwarf here, so we'll have to... Go on, you. Customize. Who was the other... Actually, that wasn't what I was... I went to check this, didn't I, deliberately, and then I got distracted by the fact there were two of them. Nope, it does not appear as if you're there this time, so... This is where I immediately find them, by the way, but... Customize. Nickname. Welcome aboard, Jubby484. And you're going to be added as a military dwarf on this list. I might have to conscript some others. It depends how this goes. So let's go view creation here. You then have... Actually, this isn't probably the best way of doing this, is it? There we go. Right. So you actually have reasonable marks dwarf. Excellent. So that's second category. So who wanted to be a marks dwarf? Somebody did. I'm sure they did. We had some people wanting to be marks dwarfs. Oh well, this is going to be... This is a very exciting video, isn't it? Alright, nickname. Alestorm. Who might actually be head of a second squad if he's the archery dwarf. We'll see about that one really, but what other jobs do you have outside of that actually? Animal caretaking, tracking, ambushing. So yeah, that's reasonable rangering skills actually. Do you have any... Copper crossbow doesn't appear to have any bolts though. So we need to make some bolts. Yeah, that's done. Then I've just got a dwarven child that I've got to name actually. So I don't think anybody wanted this one. So this shall be... Do I even want to name the dwarven child actually? There we go, Infernal Spawn of Evil. Right, so, having done all that, are there going to be any more dwarves? No, but we do have, apparently, a stray lamb. Do we have a second? I don't think we do. Let's have a quick look at our animals stockpile, actually. So we have various puppies. We have a horse, we have a one-humped camel, which is tame. We have a kitten, which is tame and owned. I think we're going to set a couple of things to slaughter here, all of our single things. We'll keep the horse because we might get a... Actually, we'll keep the camel as well, because if we get a pair of these, we can still milk them and various other things. So that all seems fine. But we've got a couple of animals ready for slaughter. Do we even have a butchery, actually? We have a kitchen not built. We have a still and we have a farmer's workshop, but we don't have a butcher's. So I guess that's going here. And I'm going to put the tanners right next door. Don't think we can build blocks of leather, but you never know. Right, this can be built out of not sandy clay, claystone, and a tanner's shop next door. Claystone. So everything else is now going to be below ground. And also, having the butchers above ground is probably going to be helpful in a few other regards, but we'll see. Right, so next priorities then, I suppose, are getting this floor done. So let's go and build construction wall. Do we have any more logs that we can use? Not quite enough. There we go. Birch, 2 ash, 1 elder. Alright, needs bags, so we need clove making as well now. It's going to be difficult actually finishing off this, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, industry. We have 1 idler. We have various things that are being made. Various farmers are now doing that. If I actually go to orders now, we're now going to go for only farmers harvest, because we want their skills to be improved. Right, so since we can't make any more sand, let's have a go at seeing glass blocks, don't we? Can we make glass blocks? Yeah, I thought we can. I thought we can. So let's then have a go at clear glass blocks. I want to know which one of these it'll actually do. Crystal glass. Apparently it's not going to let me set repeats on this. Okay, there we go. Okay, it doesn't want me to set repeats on this. We'll see how that goes. See even if it works, to be really honest. Right, other things. We now have rock nest boxes being made. We have pots being made because that will give us additional additional things. We now have bow shops. So let's go and make some basic wooden crossbows. Next up, we have tables being made. We have blocks being made. We have things being made. Huzzah! And also bricks. Oh yeah, we have bricks now. Thus, the awesomeness continues. So wood's being made, wood's being used. Build, construction wall. This is going really fast now, actually. More logs. Right, next up, we're going to be careful with this one. And we're actually going to put in the floor bits first. Here, I want to actually separate this bit off. Do you have any more logs? Yes, we do have enough for that. But the second one is going to be a secondary dormitory there when we get around to it. And then, yeah, we need to get that done fast, actually. Needs logs for wooden crossbows, but I think we did make one. Then maybe we didn't, I don't know. Resume. So that's a tanner's shop made and a butcher's shop made. So excellent. Now we just need to get... What we really need now is for the traders to finally show up. Alright. Limonite and tetrahedrite all being made. Hopefully we get a few more bars out of that. How are we doing on the bar front, actually? I need to make some bins. Also, there's the nest boxes. Okay, awesome. This is food issues sorting out now. So nest boxes start there, which is a point I've lost, so I'm bound to lose that again. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be there. Sorry, I'm particular about this. I don't like messing things up. Yeah, okay. So, build nest box. So that's the height. We can now... Yeah, there we go. And this will, I guarantee, sort out a lot of our food issues. Our food issues are probably gone now once we can start cooking them. Alright, so we're now making blocks, apparently. Have we actually... Yellow sandbag, charcoal... It's kind of working, I think. Oh, we have green glass blocks. Okay, final check now. Can we now build a wall bit out of green glass blocks? Yes, we can. We can build a glass tower. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. And we are so doomed. All right. So now we've done that. I'm just going to set it up so that. Oops. There you go. Get some control of the game back. Right. So all we now want is green glass blocks. Repeat. As much as we can. And then, just to make absolutely sure of this, we're going to collect sand, repeat. I have no idea where that's... There we go. Right, so in theory now both jobs will be happening. In addition to that, I think I can build 2 more nest boxes. Nope. Gotta wait for them to finish it. Alright, so keys have been slaughtered, which is awesome. Means because we should then have quite a lot of things here, including some bones. Should consider doing some bone armor type things, maybe. Also, you will probably note shortly that the cat will deal with some of our vermin. The problem is, it won't take long before the cat becomes the vermin. I guarantee you that hamster remains. It will become vermin. Especially if the traders have cats. In fact, if the traders have cats, we are doomed. Doomed to cat explosion. Right, can we now build any more flooring sections? We probably can if we got enough logs. I should actually go and just make sure we got more things to be built. There's another 6, 2, 3. 2 more. No, not quite. Floor. Just put that one in then. 6 across there. I then want to put in the wall bits here. So I want that done. Then finally we need to get the wall corner bit in there, don't we? Because otherwise we will mess this up. What floor can we put in actually? Can we put in another 6? No, of course not. Oh well, that's fine. Moving down a bit, we can then go and build construction wall bits. Up a little here. How many? We got loads of mica slime. We got 20 of that actually. Let's go and build this. Let's finish this floor off. No, this one actually has been built properly. Hurrah! Right, up. And one more wall bit to go there. Hurrah for the Tower of Blue things. Then we need to go and build some floor. There. Except we only have 8. So let's go instead to build floor. There. Right. So the towers are now... Oh, we struck precious fire opal somewhere. There's announcements. Zoom to location. Yay, Bert's Mine! We approve of Bert's Mine. Also, I'm a legendary miner. Huzzah! Alright, the lamb has been slaughtered. We should now have plenty of food. And darn it. I knew when I did lettering I would avoid everything useful, but oh well. It is a decorative bit, it has been done. Huzzah. Right, let's just have a quick look at some of our other things here. So Mechanics Workshop's smoking out fine there. Just want to make sure of what we've actually got in this now. So we have plenty of iron bars, we have green glass blocks, we have iron bars. So we've got plenty of iron. We can probably actually continue building the last of that floor, which would be awesome. How is the kiln stuff going? Reasonably well, I think. And no idlers again, which is an awesome thing. Also, plenty of stuff being made now. We should now have enough to begin brew, drink, repeat. Next up, we need to get some more barrels being made, don't we? So add new, we need some more beds. Bin, bed, barrel. Repeat, repeat, repeat. I would make wood blocks as well, but I don't think it was quite as efficient, unfortunately. So what else can we do? We've got various bits of wood that need to be chopped down somewhere. Down there, looking like it actually. Trees. Let's have another just purge here. Actually got a few there. Those traders had better turn up soon. I'm getting a little worried actually. I don't think I've done anything that's going to prevent them from turning up, so I don't know. What are we now? We're now in late autumn. This is not good. Ranger has no ammunition for the hunt. Can we now tan any hides. Actually, no, it's happening automatically. Huzzah. Right, so construct green glass blocks. We have various construction bits. We have things. We have stuff. We have all that good things. And we have an iron wall that's being made, and it is awesome. I should actually consider now what we actually build the main wall out of, the sort of outer town wall. More nest boxes, by the way. And that can go there, and then one more which can go there. Also, if we look at, sorry, what items are in there currently, we should soon be coming up with some eggs, which will be massively useful for us. Brew, drink, repeat, yeah. Also, that's now getting filled in quite nicely. Have we got any more that we can put in? We got possibly there. We got another table which we can put there for our dwarven child. We got some chairs. As otherwise they will complain about the lack of chairs. All hail the awesomeness. Right, more wood coming in, more blocks coming in. The thing is, that's actually a reasonable thing to have this early on. It's a shame I'm going to have to block it off, really. Oh dear. We have a mood. I don't... Which mood is it? General. Aspect of the Fae. So he's going to try and build something out of wood. Has claimed a Craftsdwarf's workshop. Okay, you're about to be a Craftsdwarf, aren't you? Let's see what happens. As long as he finds everything he needs, we'll be okay. But if he goes for something obscure, and believe me, he'll pick up some obscure stuff. Nope, he's actually begun working on it. What's he building, actually? So... logs and iron bars. I have not a clue what he could be building here, except that it's probably going to be some kind of musical instrument. Clay vanished. It can't be out of clay. There's always more clay. Resume. Actually, do we have any more blocks that we can build out of that for now? We should have. Also, I'm going to put the entrance there, actually, if we could do this. No, but we do have more iron bars. I should actually start making some weapons and things out of those. So I'm going to deliberately save some of the iron bars for weaponing now. In the meantime, though, we can go put some more floor bits in. And I think we need 2 more minimum just so we can do this. Then want to put in the corner bits. So that one. That one. That one. And that one. Next, we need to put in as much of the wall bits, as much of the floor bits as we can. So if I go 6 in. 3, 4, 5. No, we don't have enough. We've only got 5. Well, I can put the wall bits in for now, actually. So that's ash logs there. Ash logs there. Ash logs there. And then finally, one more just to finish up there. Birch logs and... for now, I think. Resume. So we're currently 3 up. I'm thinking at 4, maybe 5 up, we're going to start putting bridges across. Just for convenience. So cancel smelt, needs refined coal. Yeah. Darn you and your things. Nope. Ratweed seeds. Getting quite a lot of nice stuff actually now. brewer would actually do things. Kitchen is still waiting construction. Farmer's workshop's actually done now, so... can we milk creatures? Can we then make cheese? That is the objective. Go. We want some cheese. Cheese for awesomeness. Okay. Nope. And that is half our point, so I'll end shortly. I want the traders to turn up, though. I'm now getting a little worried, actually. Right, we have 3 main idlers. Do any of you actually have any skills worth doing? You're just on a break. You have no job. I'm now going to give you a new job. You're now going to become the chef. I'm going to be very good at it, but he will learn. Darn it, he will learn. We have created an artifact, and you have become a legendary... It's a good thing about the Feymood, actually. They can actually... they do keep the skills. They don't always do this. You are now a legendary woodcrafter. So you will do woodcrafting whenever we require it. I suppose you could make wooden bolts repeatedly, just to give us something. The problem is with making wooden bolts, of course, is that... it's not really going to work for us. Right, let's go for rock pots. 1, 2. Double repeat. We can then go with toy, repeat, instrument, repeat, mug, repeat. And then we shall make some wooden crafts, because we have a legendary one. So we'll make some wooden crafts, and we shall make bolts, bolts, bolts. Largely for training, but just because. And a wooden pot as well, because why not? Hurrah. Let's see, we do have some wood that's not being used for anything. Can we actually now make some bone crossbows? Do we actually have spare bone for that, actually? Not sure. I'm trying to work out what we actually got here. Oh, they're just bracelets, rings. No, they're all our trading goods. And they have a small value, which is fine, I suppose. We suppose that will be fine. Right, more beds required. So we can put one there and one there. Need more refined coal. Need more of everything, actually, come to that. Oh, do I put a random farm up here without realising it? I'm actually going to remove that because I don't really need it. We are though getting some nice things here, and I think actually I'm going to have to change the orders because we're having lots of all dwarves now harvest. It's because we do not want our food rotting, as we can sort of see might be happening. Or is that just the cat leaving things there? No, the cat is leaving hamster remains everywhere. Darn that cat. Darn it indeed. Okay, so things going reasonably well then. We have... Yeah, I was going to check that. Broker can access for depot. You know what I could have done is I could have put in some flooring bits, but then I suppose that was still left away in, so we don't really want that. Needs more strawberry seeds. Right, lots of jobs being cancelled, but if we look at things now, we should now have plenty of meat, we have some plant material, we have drink, more importantly than anything else. And we should now start having some egg. Oh, some egg turning up anyway. Are you brewing? You seem to be. Oh, and the outpost, there's liaison has arrived, and there is the caravan, and huzzah, huzzah. Right. So, I'm going to end the video here because that's what we've been waiting on for a while. We need the broker at the depot. Yeah. Oh, caps lock on, that's why. Damn it. Right. Broker requested at the depot. He's currently eating, but that's fine. So, next time we shall... Oh, we are actually making some bone crossbows. Oh, darn it. There we go. Yeah, out of sheep bone. Awesome. We have various barrels and things which have been made. We have Sometimes worth going just tea and finding out what's actually around. So we have claystone, black sandbag, we have various things made there. And at some stage we should even have some eggs. So, huzzah! Until the next time then. Until then.